Thanks for joining us tonight at 6. I'm Yolanda Harris.
And I'm Andrew Kinsey. 1 in 3 adults here in the U.S. has a criminal record, which can make it quite difficult to find a job, housing, or even federal student loans.
To help those formerly incarcerated become employed, a new program has launched in Columbus to allow people who have served their time to have their criminal records sealed from public view. 10 TV's Kevin Landers explains how it works.
Romero Hairston makes a living stocking produce behind a glass freezer inside the Linden Fresh Market. 12 years ago, he was spending most of his days behind bars.
I did 12 years in prison for aggravated robbery, home invasion.
Hairston is an example of what can happen when an employer takes a chance on a person with a criminal past.
I never had a job before I went to prison. I went to prison when I was 21. I got out when I was 33.
We asked him how many jobs he applied for before he landed this one.
Probably about 25, 30, man. Like, it's ridiculous, man.
Hairston was hired despite his record. Starting December 1st, Columbus announced it will also help people with criminal records get their records sealed from public view. Councilmember Rob Dorans pushed the idea.
How can someone with a criminal conviction rebuild their life if their record disqualifies them from nearly 25% of jobs within their community?
Right where this juts out will be the counter.
Community Development for All People is building this Southside Cafe that will open next year.
We are planning on roasting our own coffee.
Its mission is to hire people with a criminal past.
The record will not be a disqualifier. It's basically, are you willing to work? Are you willing to do what's required for the job? And treat your fellow workers and the community with dignity and respect like you would expect to be treated.
Getting someone's criminal record sealed from public view is not as simple as walking into the courthouse and requesting it. First, a judge must decide if you qualify, and that means looking at someone's criminal record, not just from Ohio.
If applying to seal a misdemeanor, a person will have to wait a year after it's been discharged. Same for 4th or 5th degree felonies. If applying to seal a record with a 3rd degree felony, a person will have to wait 3 years after it's been discharged. Crimes of violence or sex offenses don't qualify to be sealed. While Hairston wouldn't qualify, he has a message for employers who don't want to take a chance on someone he used to be.
We're some of the hardest workers out here. Some of the hardest workers out here. Like, just give people a chance.
Kevin Landers, 10 TV News.
And if you know someone who has a record and is looking for work, we have more resources on our website. Just check out 10tv.com.